have the two Husky bags that they sell at Home Depot. This one I believe is $129, and this one right here is $80. And they're both good quality tote bags, but from what I've seen, this big one actually, in like a year or so, it would be teared down. A lot of people have these in my job, and from what I've seen, like in a year or two, they would tear down. Like right here at the bottom, it's not very durable from all that lifting it and driving it around and through the job site. But it's a good price, because for another tote bag this kind of size, it would be a lot of money, like $200-300. So for the price is good, you know. And this is just for mainly for general electricians and plumbers, and but somebody like a supervisor that has a lot of tools. This is mostly for newbies. A lot of newbies and a lot of old schools also use these, but they're also not too durable. They're good by a year or two and they go away, but they're perfect for the price. For $80, it's not too bad, and it will last you for a year or two. This one, from what I've seen at the job site, a year or two. This one I've seen maybe 2-3 years. The handle on these is always the first to go, because these is not very durable handles. So I promise you, these handles you won't be able to use in about a year or two. So that's my opinion. And this is the $60 tote bag right here. This is pretty good, but this bag is mostly for the tech guy. I don't think you can really use this for a commercial, electric, or plumbing bag. And here we have my new Klein Tools rolling tote bag. Now I like this tote bag not only because of the price. It's $130. It was $130 at Home Depot. And Klein Tools actually make good tools and durable stuff, so you know you always can't go wrong with Klein. The only thing is that they are kind of expensive, but they brought the price down compared to the other tote bags that they have at the Home Depot. Like, you know, I showed you, the big one costs like $130 also, but it doesn't really, not too durable. But from what I like about this is the wheels. The wheels are actually pretty big, and to roll around and in the dirt and stuff like that. If you ever seen the videos for these tote bags, they say there's an oversized wheel. I have the handle, and this handle actually feels pretty good. It feels a little plasticky too, but not from what the other ones. The other ones felt real thin on the other Husky bags. And here you can still see I still have my Milwaukee tool backpack. And what I'm gonna do is, whenever it's closed up, I'll just put it onto here. Put a bungee cord or something, you know, when it's closed up and everything, and I put it on there and just roll it inside. Sometimes I have to work downtown, and I have to pay $7 for parking and still walk about 5 blocks. I can carry my backpack, but it's a hassle. I have my card also, but you know, walking around downtown Houston with a utility card, you know, that's whatever. As you can see here, I have my lockout tag out, my little bits from DeWalt and Milwaukee. I really don't have a lot of stuff in here already. I'm thinking about buying a whole insulated toolkit from Klein. I might put it here. And that's gonna be it's a spot. Then right here we have expo markers, you know, to explain to people and to draw them. You know, I have a whole bunch, purple, red, and stuff like that. Sometimes to just draw a diagram. Over here I have my Milwaukee highlighters. I had ordinary highlighters, but as you could tell, ordinary highlighters don't really work in the water or stuff like that. They get pretty dull quick, so I tried it out on these Milwaukee, see how they work. It's all right, you know. Hopefully they last than the other ones. And here I have my bandsaw. That's what really I bought it for. I bought it for the bandsaw, to carry my bandsaw, carry my little drill bits. I have what I have it for. I got my clamps, I got my tin snips, my Allen wrenches, some scissors. But I just keep these drill bits in here, because it's a lot of drill bits in my backpack. It gets too heavy. And from what I find real useful these days is this little small one, the little thin needle nose. This has been my go-to needle nose in the last couple weeks. I don't know why, but lately these have been my lifesaver because any other needle nose that I have would not do the job. Now you might ask me, why didn't I buy me a Milwaukee rolling tote bag? Well, I already have this Milwaukee backpack, but the real reason is because for the price, they're worth about $150 to $180, and for what I've seen, they're pretty good. But I haven't seen too many reviews that are on them, and it's also the privilege. Most of the time, when you walk in with a rolling tote bag that's Klein, a lot of people already know that you've been in the business of electrical for a while, because, like I said, most of the time, newbies always buy the Husky ones, and that's where they start off. They're from those $80 Husky ones, and then from there, they move on. But like I said, Klein tools is for the electrical people, so it's sort of a badge of honor, I guess. And this is the way that I'm going to be rolling around with my tote bag and my backpack. If I ever need just a little bit of stuff, I'll probably just put it in the tote bag and take that with me. But if I need everything, then I'll take everything with me. As you can see here, I already have a little tether on it. I'm going to put a bungee cord, but I couldn't find a bungee cord. But like I said, when people first start off in the electrical field or in the plumbing or something like that, they always start off with the Husky bags. Now, the electrical supervisors would then try to upgrade to a bigger bag because, you need to fit more tools and stuff like that. Now, some electrical supervisors might try to upgrade to a bigger rolling tote bag by buying the 22-inch Husky bag. But from what I've heard and from my experience, from what I've seen, those rolling tote bags really don't last long. The handles break, the fabric is not very good, and the pockets mostly break, especially the outside ones. And of course, I am not knocking down a Husky. I mean, you have to buy whatever is in your price limit. If electrical and plumbing if you don't know if that's going to be the rest of your life, then you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money into it. So yeah, there's some people who just go to work and make a paycheck and don't really care about their tools. Now, like I said, I got this tool bag for $130. The 22-inch Milwaukee rolling bag costs $200 through $260 online and at the store. The 18-inch costs about $180 to $200. They also have the new pack-out rolling box for $130, but I like what I got. Now, for the next episode, we're going to talk about this 9-amp flex volt battery from DeWalt for these new 60-volt tools. But also, Klein Tools have just announced they're going to come out with power tools that's going to fit these DeWalt 20-volt batteries.